Well, I did say I might do a few more, and I was in the mood, so I thought I'd do another listing stream. Everybody was saying they wanted more 5 lives. So we'll test the theory and see if people turn up. And of course, I never put any notifications on. Not the sort of thing I do. Just go live, see who turns up. So let me just sort out. Let's manage the old videos. I know, Neil. I know. You might get it every day. You know, people saying they want more, and then they might regret that choice. They might go, "Oh God, not him again." We'll see. We'll see. Let's get the old monetization on. I've got to earn my 50p for an hour's work, unless they deem it not monetizationable. Hello again. Yeah, I know. You know, I'm never going to keep this up every day. By about day 4, I'll just regret it and get sick of it. Hello, everyone. Faye and Simon, Secret Carper, Julie Pearson. You're doing very well to put up with me again. I've got I'm very pleased with myself this morning. I'll show you why in a minute. Neil was watching yesterday's. You'll never catch up. It'll just be like eBay listing. There'll be a death pile of Pete's videos. Good day from Perth. I'll have to try and remember the place I stayed at. I've got some photos somewhere. Can't remember at all. Hello, Limelight Vinty. So, firstly, I'm very pleased with myself because I was just testing an Atari 2600. And I got the controller, I put combat in, and I was moving my tank around. And it wasn't moving. It wasn't firing. It wasn't going anywhere, which isn't great. So I thought I'll take the controller to bits. And the controller has these little hexagons which make, look at this circuit board. It's not exactly small, is it? That's late 70s, early 80s for you. And the contacts are made by these little kind of like dimples of metal that you push in. And I thought, well, one of them must be rusty. And they're actually held in place by a big bit of sellotape. So I took the sellotape off, got the contact cleaner, cleaned it all up. Still not working. Okay. Is it the console? Tried that. Wasn't the console. And then I actually read the things. I don't know if you can see them. But on there, it says brun, brown, white, black, blue, green, orange. And I looked at the wires, and the black one was attached to the brown, and the brown one was attached to the black. So whether someone in the factory in China did that, or wherever it was made at the time, switched them round, all working fine. So very, very happy start to the morning that I've actually fixed something. Absolutely fantastic. Hello. Did I get your name right yesterday? I don't want to say it again in case I got it wrong. Yeah, I know. It's madness. I'm not here. I'm like a bus. I'm not here for 3 months and then 2 come along at once. Maybe even 3 tomorrow, or I might get sick of it. So that's fixed. Atari 2600. Had a quick little look because I thought, I'm sure I sold one of these a while back. I've got about 5 of them. I've done the composite mods on a few of them. And I did sell one a while back. And I sold it. Atari 2600 Woody Light 6er console plus joystick, which is why I was trying to fix the I've got another joystick, but I was trying to fix that joystick. And the combat game, which is the one with the tank, tested and working, no PSU. I found it about 4 or 5 months ago. I sold one, 70 quid with the 8% voucher, £7.49 postage. So we'll have some of that this morning for the first listing. We will have some of that. What's the day? 23rd? The 23rd. Okay. What year is it again? What day is it? We're in week 4. People are going to turn up and go, what are you doing? I did get some nice messages. It's very nice. Hello, Pat. Good to see you. Probably see you around and about this boot fair season. I know I'm going to burn myself out. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to be normal as I can be. Not going to go crazy. Don't expect anything special. No praises. No effort. There's no effort here. Swanbourne. Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. I drove into Perth via the. We came across from Melbourne, across the Nullarbor Desert, with all those amazing sort of rock formations. What are they called? I can't forget what they're called. But we were so grateful to get into Perth. We had an old Kingswood Holden 76, and we used to put curtains. We used to put towels in the windows. No aircon, of course, and vinyl seats. Ooh, could burn your leg on them. Can anyone smell bacon? No, it's my thigh. Hello, Fluffy. Thanks for your messages. Patty's just like hogging the chat here. What are you doing? Just say hello, everyone. No, Patty's saying hello to everyone individually. Very nice too. Right, so let's get this drafted. Tested working, $69.99. Might have been a bit of a Christmas price that I got, but we'll go with it. Used. Condition description. Oh, it's excellent condition. Excellent. Right. Tested and working. Hello, I've pressed F12 and all load of codes come up. We don't want that. Tested and working. In good condition. Let's not like over egg the pudding. I mean, I have cleaned it. Includes console, one working controller fixed by yours truly, one controller, combat game. I won't say kart only because it's blooming obvious. Does not include PSU. I could buy the PSUs, but they're about a tenner, and I have got some, but they're really for my composite ones, and I can't be bothered. If someone, I know I should really, but I really just want to get it gone. Right, so let's copy that. So I was finished off my listing from yesterday. I listed a few other bits that I didn't do on stream. And the Game Boys, I actually have got 3. But I needed to clean the battery terminal because I was putting the batteries in and it was kind of like going, and you could, move them about a bit and it came on. Quite easy to do if you into that sort of thing. I think it's 6 screws. Back comes off. 2 screws are in the battery compartment. Carefully unplug the ribbon, and then really you remove the circuit board. I think there's 3 circuit boards in there, and I think there's like 4 screws. Don't lose the screws. And then once that's out, you can remove 3 of the terminals. And I just remove them, put them in white wine vinegar for a few minutes, and then rinse them clean and with water and dried them. And then contact cleaner. And there's 2. The 2 at the end are actually soldered into the board. You could desolder them and clean them, but I just, as I could get really close to them when I put it, taking it to bits, I just gave it a really good clean, and it's working great, which is nice. Let me know what your list is. It's all about me and my boring electronical stuff. Let me know what you are listing today, and whether you've been out and about sourcing, whether you've got a boot fair, cheeky little boot fair in January. Let me know what you're up to. Otherwise, I have nothing to talk about. So let's get this drafted up. Median sold price $49.83. One sold. Yeah, buy it now. There's a few for 50 quid. I was lucky with my price, maybe. But I will try it again. 20 quid more. Let's have a look at some of these listings. Let's get involved in them. Great condition. Been testing. It didn't really say whether it includes a PSU or not. We'll see how we go. So that's a save for later. Derek's listing Death Pile. Slim pickings on Sunday. Picturing a whole load of cameras that I've got on consign. Oh, you've got some stuff from James Collects. Nice one, Jay. Who was it who? I was talking yesterday about people saying they're going to end stuff, and or you know, because James was possibly thinking about not doing YouTube videos. Who else was it I watched? And it was kind of like, it's ending. I think it was Flipping Sloth, Jay. And he had I think he's fairly close to me. Not too. I know I've seen him at a local boot fair a few times. But he did a video, and he was showing his the room of doom, with all the stock in, you know, shelves, and he's going, it's all coming to an end. And I thought, oh, another one bites the dust. He's moved to an office space, and he's talking about Kieran and working with Becky, who they're an item. It's all very exciting. They probably have been for ages. I'm so out of the loop on these things. But Kieran is working with some other geezer. Not Kieran. Jay is working with some other geezer. I don't think they're together, but you never know. You never know. I don't think so though. So yeah, that's two people who resell who decided to, you know, whether it's one business, you know, I suppose that could work, but there are dangers, obviously. But obviously, you know, I imagine they've worked it all out, have an exit strategy should it not work out, and yeah, good on him. I'm listing to the right. Oh, postman's just been. I'm going to show you one other thing, which was very, very chuffed. This was a present. A little surprise present a couple of weeks ago, because I wasn't in the best of moods. And as a reseller, are you one of those people who just acquires half-used batteries, and you kind of think, well, you know, or almost full batteries out of electronical gizmos? Well, I am, and I used to keep mine in a drawer in various margarine tubs. Margarine, not in them, obviously. But this was bought for me from the middle of Lidl, and it is, oh, look at that. That's just pleasing to the eye. Square batteries. You can have 8 square batteries in there. I've got my camera batteries in here. I think you can put disc batteries in down here. These ones that you go in the old tape recorders or in the Billy Bass fish. The D's. Is it D's? C's. You've got your AAA here. You've got some AA here. Not too many, you think? Not too many? Well, I'll show you why. Flip it around. Oh, this was actually full, all of this, but I've been testing Game Boys, so I took 4 out. So I absolutely love this. I'll tell you what, my wife knows what makes me happy. That, food, and a few other things. But yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, well, this is batteries. I always say because we do actually use rechargeable Duracell, but I've sort of said to them, look, when your controller battery's gone, just use these half-used ones and just get them used up. Still too many AAs, yeah. But I love it. Middle of Lidl. Oh, Derek, you sell them. Derek sells old Everready batteries. How much was it? I think it was around about 20 quid or something. 15, 20 or something around there. 20, I think. But yeah, well happy with that. Well happy. Don't test. Well, not only do you get that in it as well, you can clip in it. I'll tell you where it goes. It's all very exciting. It's just too much. You know, sad what makes me happy, isn't it? Oh, let me pop this in for you so you can see it. Oh, boom. See that thing there? Battery tester. I did have one already, but so this does D's, triple A's or C's, double A or C, AA, and then an H, which I guess is one of those camera batteries. I don't know. Does the 44s, and it does do the 9-volt square batteries. Wunderbar! Sehr good, ja. Sehr good. Yeah. Good present for some sad old bloke like me. Right. Yeah, camera batteries are always the ones that are going. Another good buy I got was a universal USB charger for video camera batteries. But I'll tell you what, if ever you buy one off Amazon, when you're charging, keep your eye on it. Because I was charging a battery, I mean, it's probably from China, and all of a sudden I looked at it. I think I could smell something, but the LCD had started to go black, and I kind of touched it, and it was boiling hot. I was like, that could have been a fire. But yeah, so always advisable if you're charging to keep your eye on stuff. Right, I've also got an Atari. It's a bit of an Atari day today. I've got an Atari 7800. I could get it to show you. It's in there, but I won't. I might get a few other bits because I'm not prepared. Not prepared what I'm going to do. It's Atari 7800 console, and it's got two Atari controllers. I'm going to get it. Talk amongst yourselves. Ow! That feeling you get when you knock your arm against the handle of a door. So this has got the PSU, and it's got two of these. And it works, but the RF output isn't great. That is, I test it on a small LCD telly with an analog option. And these are a bit strange. I've never seen these before. Pretty cool thing. Obviously old, early 80s. But I think they came with, looking at some of the ones that have sold, they come with a little joystick as well that you can stick in, obviously optional. But that I haven't got that. So test the unit, not great AV output, bit fuzzy. I haven't tested these controllers yet. I tested it with a normal controller. So, because originally I was thinking I might sell these separately, because you get about 20 quid for two or 20 quid for what? I think it's 20 quid for two. But I'm going to put them with the whole unit, with the PSU, and try. I think I'm going to try for 100-ish to start. Good Christmas present. Yes, indeed. I'm tired of buying stuff from Amazon that catches fire. Yeah, do be careful. Definitely. Yeah, clipping joystick. I mean, it's a shame I haven't got a joystick, but I suppose someone really wanted one. You could get them with someone. I bet someone 3D prints them. So Atari 7800 console. So a nice thing. First one I've ever had. Let's have a look at solds. Do like the video and all that jazz. I won't bang on about all that, but so apparently it's got built-in asteroid. I almost said hemorrhoids. Got built-in asteroids. The Atari 7800 built-in hemorrhoids. You can play it, but you can't sit down. So there's loads of flashback minis. Yeah, there's 2 times Atari console joysticks, controlled sticks, 23 quid. 700-800 with games, 67. Okay, maybe I'm over egging this. Atari 7800, 2 control pads, topple tower cart, PSU RF, and working to condition. It might, yeah, 100's too much. One went for 149. Brand new concerto multi-card. That's something I don't know about. Box console went for 100. So yeah, I'm too much. I'm going to try for 70. That's probably about right. Nice one, Derek. It'll sell in a day. No, it probably won't. What is it? What is this item? Is it the Ark of the Covenant? Have you suddenly found it? The Holy Grail. Yeah, what was it? What was it? Let me know. All right. I'm going to say tested. What can I say about the RF output? Can't say fuzzy RF output. That doesn't make sense. RF signal not good. Or signal weak. I mean, if you're buying it, you'll probably know what I'm on about, but we will see. We'll see what it does. Oh, platform Atari 2600. That's not right. I'll have to sort out my thumbnail for this. I'm just going with the default one it does for the channel. Right, conditioning description. Tested and working, but RF output isn't great. See video, so I will do a video on it. A little 30-second video. It's very useful for this sort of stuff. Includes console, power supply, and 2 pad controllers. Clipping joystick missing. Let's see what that does. A PS power supply. What, a PlayStation power supply? Well, up to the PS4, that's only an 8 lead, isn't it? Or is a PS something else? Not exiting old train track. Not exiting old train track. No, get it gone though. I'll tell you what, even if it goes for next to nothing, or just very little, it's better than sitting on the shelf. I mean, it's the old thing, isn't it? There are the one that he's on at the moment is Hounslow, which I don't go to. Pretty horrendous and quite a way away from me, to be honest. I just hear bad reports about it, all the time. So I'm just like, oh God, no. I mean, I've got enough stuff here to get on with, really. a replacement for your Zebra printer. Got far too hot, and when I put a multi-minute, it was outputting twice the power. Jesus. I'm talking about outputting twice the power. I was talking yesterday about a US SNES, which I have. I got it up for 150 quid, and I got an offer for 128, and I counted with 135. And I never heard from the bloke again, but he was from Italy. So I talked to you about all this yesterday. So I was like, am I an idiot? Well, it turns out I'm not an idiot, because today I woke up very early this morning and saw that it sold for £150, which is all right in my book. And it's going to a guy in Richmond, which is kind of just down the road from me. A bit away, but, local, fairly local to me. And the good thing is, if anything goes wrong, he's fairly close. I'm going to message him and sort of say to him, you do realise it's a US one. Don't go plugging it into UK voltage, because you will blow it up. Hello, Shelster. How you doing? Here's a ragamuffin. It's Peter Ray. He was telling me yesterday, no notification. I was like, no, of course not. I'll go live. That's it. I decide to go live a minute before I go live and don't have anything ready. What are you doing, Shelster? What are you doing, Peter? What are you listing? What are you doing? Ankle deep in window lean. Oh yeah, well, of course. I should. That should be in my cleaning stuff. Window lean. I have IPA, not ale. Yeah. Yeah, let me know what you're up to. Right, that's the second Atari on. $69.99. Medium price $75. Yeah, they're better ones. I'll stick $7.50 postage on it, and we'll go for that. All right, let's save that for later. And I've got a third Atari, or shall I do something else? I've got a Japanese SNES as well. And I don't think I can test this. I wouldn't know how to test this. I did. That's an interesting question. Right. Pep talk. Ignore, I would say. Yeah, do get into good routines, definitely. And consistency is key. You could pay good money for this. But stay focused, and staying focused could almost mean ignoring almost everything. Just concentrate on yourself. Obviously, you do talk to people, but don't get drawn into stuff. So that can apply to a number of things. So it could be like at the boot fair, if you just miss out, or if someone comes over and says, look at all of this, it can throw your head. And you just have to kind of just say, no, thanks. Maybe show me later, but not while I'm on it. And also with things you see on social media, sometimes it's a good idea. I last 3 months, I've sort of been focused on my eBay, my business, because sometimes you do get sort of tired of seeing things, and a lot of the time it's not down to the person putting out the content. It's down to your frame of mind and how you're receiving it. And if you're receiving it in not a great way, maybe it's best just to not bother looking. I'm going to say this, loads of people are going to switch off watching me. But yeah, just focus on the positives, be consistent, and make good contacts, and all the usual stuff. I'm sure loads of people have got good suggestions. I haven't got all the answers. There's people, don't. The comparison is the theft of joy. So don't. If you sort of see someone do what is good for you in terms of where you want to be and how you want to be happy. I remember when I first made my first few sales on eBay, I was really, really happy. I thought this is fantastic. What a great way to earn money. And then, a few years down the line, I'm doing multiple times better, but then I might see someone else who's doing a lot better than me, and I'm like, oh my God, well, it's no good. Keep it in focus for what you want. Go around and get all the stuff before you, Pete. Obviously. Sorry, Dave. I did say that earlier. I am like a bus, big red, and smoking on the top deck. Yes, you did. Hi, JJ. List or don't have money to pay the bills is what I live by. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Consistency. You can't beat consistency. I have a couple of times gone, I'll just not do anything for the next month because nothing is going on. Bad move, really. Always a bad move. Anyone else got any sort of little tips? That'd be good. So Japanese Famicom. I've got to list those T-shirts which Mark didn't like yesterday. Who knows? Perhaps he'll buy them. Jack, do you know how much one of these would go for? I think I'm going to have to put it as untested, but it probably works. Yeah, I did a search on eBay yesterday and didn't come up with anything. It's weird on the model number because on the sticker it says HVC 002, but then on the unit embossed in the plastic it says SHVC 001. Oh, there is one here. Oh, it's from the US. The Japanese SFC. Let's have a look at this then. Well, at least it's something. Tested and working. He hasn't done a picture of the bottom of it. There's one here for 90 quid. I mean, have these suddenly appeared since yesterday? That's boxed. 90 quid boxed. Oh, there's some good questions. That's a very good tip. Yeah, it's all in the buying. If you're thinking about why am I making money, it is all in the buying, but obviously that becomes more difficult the more people get into it and push prices down, so you end up sort of edging towards volume. But you want to strike that right balance between am I just working hard for pence? Yeah, I've listed 100 items, but I'm hardly making any money on them. So you've got to be able to buy at the right price. I mean, you know what I'm like. I'm terrible when I buy. Yeah, I'll have a think about that one. Yeah, I did have a laugh at that. Good is all I can say. From what I understand, because I haven't read a lot about it and I haven't watched any videos, I've just talked to one of my local bods, and it's that eBay and other selling platforms are now obliged to let the Inland Revenue know if someone's selling turnover is over £1,000. Let me know if I'm right on that, because like I say, this was just I'm very bright. This was just a conversation I was having. And for me, who has paid tax every year and has just paid his tax for 22, 23, if that means that a load of people who are avoiding tax then go, oh, I shouldn't be reselling, good. because it just means a load of resellers go down. Everybody should pay their tax. It goes towards a health service and everything. So, yeah, I can't, if HMRC are clamping down on people who have not paid tax, good. You don't mess about with tax. Keep your records, pay it. Burnout, yes. Yeah, 5 decent days. Do it hour by hour, I think. Don't think, oh great, I've done 3 hours where I've done 3 days where I woke up at 6 and worked through till like 2 in the morning. Like I say, a routine of just doing like a good morning, little 3-hour batches maybe, or hour batches. Who knows? Yeah, that's a very good motivational tool. I actually had a dream yesterday. I was back in an office situation, and some woman boss was going on about why I hadn't done this, that, and the other. And it's a bit like one of those dreams when you're back at school. It's kind of like, what am I doing here? This isn't right. Yeah, very good advice. Very good advice. What did I talk about that was controversial? Not tax. That's not controversial, is it? Jack Dobbins. It's controversial. He starts a YouTube channel. Who does he think he is? Go and check it out. It's very good. I'm sure he's. He doesn't need me to say go and subscribe. I bet you already all have. In my opinion, if you're a reseller, then it doesn't matter, as you should be paying tax. If you're not paying tax, you're not a reseller. Well, there are plenty of people I'm aware of who I don't think, do what's right. If you're not paying tax, then you're not a reseller, and good luck to you in the tax Hunger Games. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. I bought a vase at the weekend, put it up and down 3 times, just had something about it. No comps or Google Lens results. Well, who can say? What? You bought it for £2, and that it's jeepers creepers. There's a lot of like messages. I don't really get what. Yes, we. I'm not understanding the messages. It's far too early in the morning, and I've only had 1 cup of tea. That thing I listed yesterday for £500 was getting a few views, so I'm hopeful on that. Right, let's list this. This was actually returned to me. Someone bought it and returned it. I'm sure they used it. They said the buttons didn't work. I got it back. The buttons did work. How many subs has Jack got now? Let's have a look. There he is. 853. So the magical 1K. Well, I think monetization is at 500 now, but another 147. So if we can push that up at all, that'd be good. I want to see which ones I haven't watched. I've definitely seen the first one. I saw the one about the Royal Mail. The Ultimate Disc Cleaning Review. Something I need to watch. I haven't watched that one yet, so I'll have a watch of that later. Yes, indeed. Right. So let's have a look at that. It's a Canon, I think. Yeah. Speed lights. I'm sure this guy used it and just sent it back. Yeah, as for doing this, I might do it a lot more regularly. I don't know about every day. I don't want to promise that. I've got to think whether other people are on doing. I know Chris. I think he used to do Wednesdays, but I think he's in the States at the moment because I've seen a few things on Insta. There we go. Yeah, real son of a gun returned it. I kind of got the vibe that he was going to. I could tell you his username, but I'm not going to. 25 quid I had it up for. We'll just stick it on again. Even if you're not making loads of money, the experience is building and making life easier. Yeah, definitely. Ad revenue is 1K, watch hours 500. 4K watch. Oh yeah, well you'll get the watch hours. 500 is for super chat. 500 is for super chats. You're not doing it for money. Very wise. Very wise. I've. You should do it just because. I mean, I've started doing it again. I thought, well, I might do more just because I am listing, and I kind of think, well, I've got. I don't think I want to be 10K or want to be 5K by the end of the year. Just kind of happy going with the flow, really, and seeing how it is. So it's a very do be wary of that changing, Jack. But yeah, it's going at it with a good approach, definitely, and don't let it suck your time away. Oh, this was the right. I haven't watched that yet, and I will do. I think Leanne was talking about that. Seems like you've still got loads. Got loads of stock, Pete. Do you want to buy some? Yes, indeed. And sales have been, like I say, last year I kind of just took my foot off the gas. This year I kind of kept it ticking. I had a couple of weeks when I was ill, but why can't I? It'd be good to be able to relist it. I can't seem to be able to relist this. I'll just do a sell similar. It was a while ago this came back. I think I reported it as wrong reason, so I should get the postage back, but I don't think I will. Right. I've got a PSP, and I will stick a game with it. In fact, I've got 3 PSPs here, but 2 of them haven't got battery covers. Now, what is preventing me from actually listing this PSP is I haven't got a memory card for a PSP, which would be a real pain. So how much is a PSP memory card? Because I think I could sell that PSP for around about 40 quid, maybe. Memberships Pro G for PSP 1000, brand new. £24.69. Well, I'm not paying that for a PSP memory card. 6 quid. See, but that's the sort of thing you can get at a boot fair. It's so, 4 quid for a 512 good one. So let me draft up this PSP. Oh, and another thing I've got to do before I go is 5 old listings. Hello, what's this bit of feedback I've just got? Oh, wonderful. I sold a couple of hard drives, Ziff hard drives. Oh, and I've just sold a pair of CTAS, white CTAS. Not these. I've got loads of pairs of these. The white ones don't seem to go as well as the blue ones. But they went for 25 quid, which is a bit of a bargain. I'm sure I've been listing some for about 15. Right, let's have a look at some old listings. We've got to keep this routine going of looking at old stuff and getting it gone. So what do we got? Sort by start date. I know Derek always does this by looking at items that are ending that day. Does anybody else have routines for looking at old stuff? Let me know. I can tell you that. I just closed it down. If you search Jack Dobbins, you'll get it. I think it's called Jack Dobbins. Do I have mods in here? If put a link in, just Jack Dobbins, double B. Let's see if I can do it. Copy. I don't know if I have mods. My channel. It's a mod. Oh, I do have quite a lot of mods. God, I must have gone mod crazy. There we go. Why does mine come out with the name and yours come out with all that code? It's very weird, isn't it? Right, okay, let's have a look at some old listings anyway. See, I've got some really old ones that are that are only down for a £5 like a Fujifilm FinePix adapter ring. Now, with that, I will probably relist it at a £5. That one, I'm not too sure. I've got to make sure it's findable. Some stuff I should take it off the channel, but I look at it and go, I don't remember seeing that for a long time. Got a wall plaque, wooden plaque, pineapple jacket. An adapter for camcorders. We'll give that a go. A Kindle. That should sell. Second gen Kindle. Pair of trainers. Yeah, some of this stuff is well old. Some Lego that I'm trying to sell by. I had bags of it and it wasn't selling, and I noticed that loads of people were selling them in 5s. So I've tried selling it in 5s and it still hasn't sold. I mean, when I look at this, when this stuff was listed, February 23, August 22, March 22, November 23, March 23, November 23. That's not that old, is it? November 23. And the Lego. I mean, it's $3.99. It's just like no money at all. And you kind of think it's such a low price. I might as well just take it off the store, but you know. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Let's do these 6. Yeah, do you have a routine for listing, going through the old stuff and repricing, relisting? Do you do like a set number per day? I do 5 to 10 a day, so I'm doing 6 now. I think it's. I've said this before, but it's probably more important to get that older stuff gone than getting new stuff on. Lot it up and put it in an auction house. Lot 42, 50 Lego 3x2 plates, grey. I should just lot it all up and put it in the bin. That's what I should do. Right, Nike Women's Flex Experience AR. I'm going to do these one by one because I'm going to research them a little bit more. What happened there? Just disappeared. It's an AR49480003. Let's just copy that, put it into an eBay tab and see what it comes back with. I had them up for 25 quid. I was hopeful. There are other sellers from the States. I was hopeful, like turn of the year, people going out running, they would go. I'm the only UK seller who's selling that type of shoe. Okay, let's put them down to $22.99. Small parcel, that's all right. Nike's Women's Flex Experience, grey running shoes. Grey spelt with an A rather than an E. And they're also got a little pink flash. I put shoes, I'm going to get rid of that. And I put sneakers, I think I'm going to put trainers. UK size 8, I mean, just a great size. I could wear them. Oh, here we go. Every day I'll delist all my items ending that day is the Derrick principle. That doesn't have a sales history and sells similar and bulk and load the price by 6. Don't go below 4. So there's some similarities to what I do. I don't tend to go below 5 quid. I'm bundling up. I got a load of Smurfs like a year or two ago, and I tried selling them individually. I've then tried them in 5s. I'm bundling up in 10s now, and we'll sell them for like 30 quid for a bundle of 10. I've probably taken, and I've probably got about 40 or 50 of them. The whole lot cost me 20 quid or 25 quid. So I've made my money on the individual ones, but it's just all about getting it gone, isn't it? It's right. TalkBook dictaphone, sort of thing that does sell. I've not got tested and working, so we'll stuff that in the title. It's missing a little clear plastic bit on the door, but it doesn't make any difference to the thing. Median sell price is £17.54, but it's a different one. We knock a couple of quid off that. It's 10% off that. Hello, Ali Mac. If it's over a year, I would stick it on the auction. If it doesn't sell in charity shop, it's good advice. It's that kind of no nonsense. Cutting off the dead wood, which will probably make the eBay store really good. I like it. I don't know whether I can do it. I should do it. But I feel to do that, I probably need to make sure I've got more supply coming in. This is probably why a lot of people hang on to stuff, and it's the wrong thing to do. Is fear of not being able to replace it. I don't think it's necessarily about being unrealistic with the price. I sold a Lala corn. What was it? It's something I picked it up for £1. I've got 2 of them. I saw it at a boot fair and thought, oh yeah, well for £1 I can't go wrong. But when you start looking at it, you can go wrong. Because this bloody, what was it called? Hatchimals Wow Lala corn. So I bought it for £1. I sold it for a tenner, and I listed it in 28th of June 2022. And I was so pleased when that sold, because there's absolutely no interest in that sort of thing. I thought, sometimes you buy something for £1 and you think I can't go wrong, and you're right, and it's great. But other times it can drag you down. Then every 6 months, I sort my whole store by value and go through all the £4 stuff and either delist and car boot pile or review to bundle. Good routine. No, thank goodness, it's not. It's just feel like doing another one. We'll see how we go. I might sort of make this a bit more of a regular thing. I may not. We will see. Yeah, good idea. Just didn't forget it. Yeah, people have different ways of doing it. You know, no right way, I would think. Just you'll find ways that is good for you. All right, let's have a look at the rest of these things then. Amazon Kindle Fire, 2nd gen, 43Z60. Well, the sort of thing I pick up a lot of. So we'll take a couple of quid off. And of course, I'm reducing it by 20%. And there'll be an 8% coupon on it as well. I do love doing the coupons. Lee actually mentioned to me years ago. No, of course, I didn't take any notice of it, stupidly. But it does kind of it counters the tendency to overprice stuff, and it can just bring in those people who might be interested. I mean, if you've got something up for 100 quid and you've got an 8% coupon on it and it's still not getting any interest, you know there's something wrong there. Right, some sort of little weird video cable, which is such a niche thing, it's never going to sell, but then again, it might do. It's up for $6.99 free post, so I'll change that. Yeah, items that are ending. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I think I tried it once and I didn't particularly like it, so I just changed back to my 10 oldest items on the store. A pineapple khaki coat. Pineapple is a brand. Obviously not a very good one. It's got a it's got a furry hood, which is quite a nice thing. Quite a nice coat. Autumn coat. I suppose ideally I should promote this, but I'm really not into promotions. Has that got postage? Okay, it's got postage on it. It was $10.99. I'm going to put it for $8.99. I just kind of like want to get rid of it. Again, that would have been picked up for like 50p or something. You know, that seemed like a bargain at the time. The Smithfield College Shield up for 35 quid. Oh, I've hit relist instead of sell similar. I don't want to do that. Nice condition. Struggling at 35 though. How many views did I have on it? I'm going to put that for 30 quid. So that's more than 10% off. But again, it probably would have cost me maximum of £5, probably £2. People are getting a bit wised up about these plaques now and charging more for them. And this Fujifilm adapter ring, which is on for $4.99. Some very low value items here, free post, so I'm just going to list that at the same price. We'll see how we go with that. Right, that's an hour done. I need a cup of tea. Everyone have a great Tuesday. Who knows, I might be back tomorrow. You never know. Would you want me back tomorrow, or would you begin to get tired of it? Can I keep it going? I don't know if I can. Who knows? And if you want me to talk about anything else, let me know. Get the dreaded delay. I ask a question, of course, no one answers. But yeah, let me know in the comments anyway. If you tomorrow, let me know in the comments. Do comment and say how much you love it. Otherwise, I won't do it. Sold 2 wall plaque shields recently. One on GSP got 22.25. Yeah, this one I'm probably trying a little bit high because it's good condition and it was a college, which I always puts a little bit of a premium on them. Yeah, do hit the like. Thank you for joining for the second day in a row. Well done. You've done very well putting up with it 2 days in a row. And yeah, everyone get all your work. Yes, Deford. Defo. Defo sounds like a name, doesn't it? Too much mockery. All right, guys. See you tomorrow, maybe, and have a great Tuesday. Take care.